Tasman Sutto was at work, but there was a quarry that needed to be full of an engine that can run it. The ancients are talking about tunnel quarry. They knew who would run it, and it was the twins. The Vatican trooper also said to them he was visiting the Georgia Ward to another one, not fat as him, would look after the real. I hope you could all right with him, he said, then he left. Bill and Ben will be pleased to run the quarry, said Percy. I wonder if the little children would like meeting them. We all had the same thought after Percy said his question. Would the local trooper cope with Bill and Ben? Mr. Truffle was checking out the timetables and had the last one checked for Doug's schedule when the engine inspector came to the office. Mr. Truffle stared when he said some arrivals in a number, not small. Did you see two quarry engines, Inspector? He asked. Yes, sir. Then send the other back at once. Certainly, sir. But which? Mr. Truffle stared again. Engines have numbers, Inspector, he explained patiently. We bought number one. Send the other engine back. Quite true, sir, but there is a difficulty. What do you mean? These quarry engines look exactly alike, sir, and haven't got any numbers. You see, we lost them on the way. Mr. Truffle picked up his hat. We'll soon settle that nonsense. What the inspector had suspected that Mr. Truffle hates double, which could mean a problem to the engines if this man would be here for 2 days. Bill and Ben greeted him cheerfully. You've lost your numbers, he said. How did that happen? They might have slipped off, sir, said them in chorus. You know how it is. I knew accidentally on purpose. The twins looked pained. Sir, you wouldn't think we lost them on purpose. I'm not sure, sir, said Mr. Truffle. Now then, which of you is number one? Well, that's what we never mind. Mr. Truffle looked at their solemn faces. He turned away. He seemed to have difficulty of his who. He swung around again. What are your names? Bill and Ben, sir. Good. Then your controller can tell me which of you is which. Boss from the other railway? Oh, you'll get no help from him, mate. Why not? Well, he doesn't know our names. How could he? And he doesn't know us being together. One of you, said Mr. Truffle, is playing truant. I shall find him out and send him who? Inspector, give these engines numbers and set them to work. He walked away. Inspector knew the twins at the trooping. He was a crabby manager and didn't want to have two of them. One. Two. He poked on the numbers. I wonder why Mr. Truffle's boss on this other railway. Bill asked Ben. I suppose he doesn't want to see you. Well, there's something we just discovered after us of working in England and on Shrewsbury, Bill, said Ben, because I just noticed that he has a stupid thought. What did he think? He thinks we're one engine, but he didn't know we're twins. Ben winked at his twin. You mean, grinned Bill, that we can trick him into thinking he can see one of us? Just that, and make the day go for him while he leaves. We want him to insult our friends. The drivers agreed with the plot. We'll have to get rid of him too, they said. How can he run the line? We read in the paper he was a rat. What do you mean Mr. Truffle's a rat? Asked Ben. He was at war, hiding and wanting to get a job and never bothered to go to school. You too mean, said the twins together. You too mean he's a criminal after all the short earth? He was working in England's quarry? Yes, he is. So we'll have to trick him with your one. Listen, Mr. Truffle doesn't whoop your twins. We've taken your numbers off so he wouldn't think you did it. The twins went to find their enemy. Creeping into the forest railway, they spotted Mr. Truffle by the office. Ben hid behind, but Bill puffed along. Mr. Truffle looked up. "Here, Bill, working on the stool," he said. "Yes, I am, but I'm getting a drink first." And he left. Ben came up. Ben came up. "Back again," he said. He too scampered off. Bill took his place. This went on and on till Mr. Truffle felt himself giddy. "Stop! I feel sick." He recovered and looked up at his twin. "I thought one of you was sent back. You don't think much if you haven't gone to school, like when you worked in a quarry. My twin was what you wanted gone. He did nothing to you." "Topham had picked you wrongly, so I think your history of your criminal life shall be given to the police." At the same time, the police came up. They took him away, and that boss came back. "I was planning to stop him too," he said. "With your trick, it stopped him. We didn't want him to insult us, sir. He was at war like I working," said Ben. "You had him, so we could have him in prison," said Bill. "I have been, yes. Anyone wouldn't mess with the twins that have the sense enough to put things to right.